Hi guys.
Hey, what's up, bud? Sorry, we had so many technical difficulties trying to get this set up.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. That things happen. Always happen.
No worries.
Yeah. How are you guys?
I'm good, man. How you doing in Baja?
Yeah. I am very nice. I am in Los Cabos. Have you
Oh,
been?
okay. A long time ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you been in Mexico? I think.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico plenty of times.
Yeah. Are you in California right now?
Yeah, we're in Southern California, about an hour and a half away from San Diego.
Yes. Yeah. That's great. It's a very nice pleasure to have you here. I discovered your band last year. Well, I've been browsing my Spotify and then I read Kings of Karma and I said, "Oh, okay." Oh, and I opened it and I played some songs and I said, "Wow, what the fucking very nice band!" Yeah, and I love your music. And you have a new album right now.
Right
The
now, bite the bullet. It's out
March,
now.
yeah, the March 1st you release it and I heard all the album right now, and that's amazing. It's wow,
Thank you,
it's
bro.
amazing album. Yeah, I love
Appreciate
it.
it.
Yeah, I am a new fan of Kings of Karma. I swear.
I love it.
Yeah,
Spread the word
yeah,
down there.
yeah, yeah. And you sent me an email with information about you, and
Yeah.
I hope you can tell about your that stories are very interesting to me because you won a award and you
Mhm.
are in the Hall of Fame, California, right?
Yeah. So the
Can you tell the
California,
story, please?
yeah, of course. So in 2022, with our last album, Chemical Sunsets, which is out and you can find it, our single two times was
Yeah.
we won Best Rock Song of the Year at the
Yes.
Hollywood Music and Media Awards. So that was pretty cool for us because we did not expect that to happen whatsoever. I mean,
Yeah.
in the music industry, there's politics and stuff involved. And if you don't have a manager or a record label,
Exactly.
you usually
Yeah.
kind of just the underdogs don't really get to come to life. And so we were thinking because we didn't have any of that, even though we got nominated, that it's not going to go to us, it's going to go to somebody else. And then they called our name and we all looked at each
Uh-huh.
other with our jaws just dropped to the floor and we're like, holy shit, we won.
Yeah.
And then the following year in 2023, we were inducted to the California Music Hall of Fame with William Shatner and a bunch of other, Canned Heat, a bunch of big celebrities. So that was random too. We don't even know how we got that, but they emailed us and said we've decided to induct you guys. So hey, I'll take the award.
Yeah, exactly. And that's very cool. Yeah. But from the beginning, the band started in 2016.
Yeah, around 2016, Joe and I started kind of trying to make this thing come to life. We've been playing together since we were like teenagers in high school, but 2016 was when we really started dialing it in and doing the Kings of Karma thing.
Exactly. And how is the process? Because recording some songs and your style is unique style. I found your music very interesting, nice sound, and in my car sounds great with your music. Yeah, I have a playlist here in my phone. I have a playlist from the 2024, and I have my new playlist for 2025. And Kings of Karma, I have 3-4 songs from you, and that's very great. And I love your songs. How is the process writing some songs? You who are the songwriter of you?
I generally write a lot of songs, but Joe and I, we collaborate. We're a team.
Someone will have an idea, we'll sit down, start hashing it out, and 1 minute song could be going one direction, and then a new idea comes in and totally swings it our way. So we really just try our best to listen and kind of hear the direction, and then add whatever our ideas are and then start hashing it out.
The one thing we like to try to do, we try to focus on, I mean, you can be a great musician and you could be like super duper talented and shred on the guitar and all that. But at the end of the day, if you suck at writing songs, it doesn't matter how talented you are. No one gives a shit. So, I mean,
Yeah.
one thing we've always tried to be well aware of and try to do as engineers and producers, other than just, artists and musicians, is we really try to focus on songwriting and really trying to understand songwriting and formulas and stuff like that. Because again, I got one of the most talented bass players sitting right next to me, but if he sucks at writing a song, doesn't matter how talented he is. So we really try to hone in on just like, being good songwriters.
It's all about the hook, man.
Yes, sir.
Hooks are what sell.
Hooks and dancing. If you ain't dancing and feeling it, then we didn't do our job.
Yeah. You have a lot of music in your Spotify. I opened my Spotify here, and I love the song Team Will song.
Yeah.
And I remember that in my car sounds great. And here in Mexico, I have a lot of friends, musician friends, and I say, hey, listen to this band, Kings of Karma, I swear. Yeah. And always they say, wow, it's great. Yeah, good band and anything, but these songs, how sounds alive. I have not seen a video from Kings of Karma alive. How do you feel the energy alive?
Like how is our energy alive?
Yeah.
Okay. We're pretty fucking wild. Like
yeah.
We're a rock and roll band, so like we move around the stage. We got long hair, so hair's whipping all over the place. Like we work hard on being excellent entertainers, and when you come see Kings of Karma, you will get an incredible show, and it will be wild and crazy and it sounds great. So we're getting wild and nuts, and it sounds good. But when you come to our show, you're getting a real rock and roll show. We try to keep that alive,
Yeah, I would like to be there in a Kings of Karma concert soon, I think. Yeah. Let's talk about your new album. Was released the last Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And how was the process recording this new album?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun certain moments, and then there was a lot of drama and
long story short, we ended up changing studios in the middle of the recording process. The original studio that we were working with, we weren't happy with the results that we were getting, with how things were coming back, how they were sounding. And we actually have a couple friends of ours that are really talented producers and engineers as well. And Chris contacted them and said, hey man, this is our problem. We have this product. We love the songs, but they're just not coming out right. And they said, all right, well, let's book a session. And they brought us into their studio, and we spent a week straight recording everything from the top down all over again.
Yeah.
And it was really a pleasure. The first time through, with most studios, they're crunching you for your time, money, and all that stuff. But these guys, it was none of that. It was all about the artistry and being able to go in there and actually make music and put together a fantastic album, which I feel like we did.
Yeah.
And without those guys, David Mills and Matt Spatola, shout out to those guys. Those guys really, really saved our asses on this album.
Yeah, Matt Spatola produced the record. He lives in Wisconsin, and we flew him out to produce our record. David Mills is the engineer and co-producer, and who's the one who owns the studio here in California. So it was his suggestion. He said, you guys really want Matt Spatola to produce the record, because he's incredible. He's a visionary, and he's working at a different pace than most people. So he just came in with great ideas. because like Joe was saying, we had already finished the album. We had recorded the whole record out in Hollywood and we didn't like it.
Okay.
And then, you know, we came and just did it in a week. So we had to redo the whole thing from start one all over again in 7 days. So that's what we did. And in that process, it was enjoyable because, you know, nobody was, you know, getting us on time, and money constantly wasn't a thing. And so we were able to just to work and really be creative, and having those two, you know, they helped bring out stuff out of us and helped kind of rearrange the songs and made the songs sound better, which is what you hear. And
it even got us to write 2 more songs for this album.
Yeah, because
those songs that are on the album we wrote in studio.
Yeah. So it was originally supposed to be just an 8-song record with 1 cover song. And David Mills, the engineer, is like, absolutely not. Let's just write 3 more songs. So we're like, oh shit.
Wow.
So we did. So within a week of re-recording the whole record, all 8 songs, we added 3 more right at the 11th hour, and that's what you're listening to today.
Wow. Yes. That's amazing album, because I remember the first one, the first song I heard is Calls My Name, right? And I think that song is I heard the most. You know, can you tell about some songs about the new album? And Calls My Name, where Calls My Name came from?
Calls My Name. So what we did was, we had in 2022, right after we won the Hollywood Music Award, that October, we had a buddy who lives out in the desert, like Joshua Tree and Palm Desert, just in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's nothing for miles. He had this little garage in the middle of nowhere, and you were at least 7+ miles away from a gas station or a restaurant. Like, there was nothing around. You walk out, no distractions. We wanted to go somewhere where we weren't on our phones watching Netflix and going on social media. We just wanted to be completely lost and only have instruments set up, and that's all we could do was just play. So we went out there, and within 12 hours we pretty much wrote the album, all 8 songs. And it was incredible. Joe's actually the one pretty much responsible for the whole Calls My Name riff and everything, so I'll let him take it away from there.
So the way that one came out was pretty funny, because me and the rest of the guys got there, and Chris, he's usually a really, really big instrumental part of the songwriting process, right? He was running a little bit late, so me and the guys got in the garage. It's like, hey man, let's start grinding something and see what happens. Some riffs started getting pulled out, and then we just started arranging them, and then ended up with Calls My Name. That was the first, I believe that was the first riff we were working on.
Yeah.
One of our guys had all the verses basically done, but we need an intro and chorus and all that stuff, and we hashed it out right then and there, and kind of came up the idea, the kind of direction that we wanted to take the song in, and did a fantastic job of getting it there. And then as soon as Chris got there and he heard the song, he already had the melody, and Calls My Name came to him right there on the spot.
The way I sing the chorus, I was like, you know, I just pulled up and I heard they were already working on stuff, and it sounded really good. So I'm like, oh, what is this? And they showed it to me, and then like immediately, because they already had my microphone and all my stuff set up for me, I just literally walked up to the mic, never hearing the song. They played it, and I just said, when she calls my name, it turns me on. She's got that thing that gets me on, babe. Like, those were the lyrics. That just came out of me at once. So we kept it, and I was like, hey, we're on fire. So 12 hours later, we have 8 songs from not having anything to having damn near a whole record. So it was incredible.
Yeah.
I know we had 2 songs completely done, and then I think we were working on a 3rd song by the time Chris got there. So it was Calls My Name, and
Sugar Mama
was the 2nd song that we basically had completely written, ready to go. and just got a couple tweaks in the process, but for the most part, it's all original. David wrote it, so it was a pretty magical day to be able to be somewhere, just locked up and write a whole album. So
Yeah.
I'm really proud of how it came out.
Of course. Yeah, and I have the full album here. You Win Again, Sugar Mama, Giving Cup, Selfish Lover. Yeah, and what song was the first single?
The first one was Selfish Lover. That was the first single we released in October of just last year to promote the album. And then the side B, the second single, was Cut You Loose. So
yeah, you have the new video clips from the new album?
Do I have what?
Video clips. From the new album, or you have the idea to release a new video clip?
Yeah, so like we filmed and did photography during the whole album, the making of the album. So we have that footage. So we actually have some stuff coming out soon. That's just more footage of us writing the songs in the studio and just more content like that. So we have a lot of content coming soon right now.
Yeah, that will be fucking great.
Yeah, because the song that you like, Them Wheels, there is a music video out. We did make a music video for that song. So we plan on having some new music videos coming soon for some of the songs on the record.
Yeah, 22,000 views have the Kings of Karma, 10 Wheels. Yeah, that's great. How do you feel that? Because you have too many people, like followers and very nice comments on your videos. How does it feel that because you are creating a very big history for Kings of Karma, and with the new album, what do you expect for the future of the band?
Just work hard.
Yeah,
work harder. Honestly, getting any type of good positive feedback, it's just fuel for the fire, man. It just gets us going and makes us work even harder because it shows it's worth it.
Yeah, and I think it helps too deep down inside for each person. It's like when you do get nice comments and people are like, wow, you guys are great, these songs are great, and you get the praises. It's really nice. I mean, it's definitely a confident booster. It makes you think you're doing your job right. It makes you feel like you're not making any wrong mistakes. So it's nice to get a little bit of validation once in a while.
Yeah, I remember now. The song calls Two Timer. Yeah, am I right? Two
times, yeah.
Two times. Yeah, I remember I've been posting on my Instagram and my Spotify a few months ago. I remember, and that Two Times started, and I love that guitar, that intro, and that melody, all the song, the voices. You really rocks. Can you tell about that song because it's my favorite?
Of course.
Yeah.
We wrote that out there in the desert. Same thing. We had just somebody started that riff. The intro pretty much just started with that, and then he starts, building up on that note on the bass, and drums are coming in, and then it just explodes, and it just the way you hear it is kind of just how it started off in the jam. So the way you hear it is how we like jammed it. So pretty much the song is just about meeting a girl that you start dating, and she lives on the west side and you're on the east side, and that, I'm broke. I really did have a piece of shit Cadillac. I did have a Cadillac car that sucked. I would have to use my foot and push it out of reverse in order to get it to go because it didn't have reverse anymore. So when I started dating her, she had a nice car. She lived on the west side. So she would come and pick me up for dates because my car sucked. So it was just pretty much about just cruising and hanging out with the girl that you like and you're dating, and
yeah. And you two are singing, I mean, the principal voice is you. And how do you sing together? Because the voices, I found the voices and all the songs amazing. I remember the Motley Crue style,
Yeah.
maybe Zeppelin, Aerosmith. I don't know which bands are you influenced.
I mean, pretty. Yeah, all the above.
How was back when music was super fantastic?
we dig classic music. You know, that's really all I listen to. That's what I grew up with. I'm a pretty vintage guy, so like Joe was saying, music had substance back then, and we think it's the greatest music, and that's why it's still popular to this day with younger generations. Like kids younger still like Led Zeppelin. You know, it's still strikes a chord with everybody around the world. Doesn't matter who you are, everybody likes Led Zeppelin, everybody likes the Beatles, everybody likes the Doors, the Beach Boys. You know, there's a reason, you know. So they're all influences on us. Black Crowes, Led Zeppelin, Beatles, that's my number one favorite group. So we're all influenced. He's on the heavier side, you know. All of his influences are on the heavier rock side.
Yeah.
Classic rock, extreme metal, into a lot of different rock genres. So it's kind of to even try to narrow it down to just even 5 bands as like main influences is so hard. So hard.
Yeah, your microphone, I can hear your microphone very well.
Yes. Let me turn it up.
Need some.
Is that good?
No.
Check.
A little bit more.
Check 1, check 2, check.
Check.
Check 1, check.
Yeah, I can hear you, but just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh man.
I don't know what else to do.
That's better. But
check.
Yeah.
Check.
Is that it?
Check 1. Better? Worse? Same?
no, I can hear you, but just a little bit. Maybe you can up the volume.
Let's see.
They're checking our
Okay.
game.
Hey guys, do you speak Spanish?
Unfortunately, I don't.
I wish. I was
Even a one word?
of course, the bad words.
Wait. Sometime, would you like to play in Mexico someday?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. In a festival, in a big concert, maybe. There in Mexico, there are 2 festivals to a lot of bands on the stage, you know.
Yeah.
And where place would you like to go with your music? I mean, are you a dreamer guy?
Am I a dreamer guy? Yeah. I mean, I would like to get everywhere. We would love to come down to Mexico and play. That would be fantastic. I know you guys love rock and roll down there, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, wherever we're wanted, we'll be there. You know, that's the way we look at it. If there's someone willing to put us on and give us a shot, we're always there. We always tell people, man, give us one chance, and we can prove to you what we got going is good. And usually,
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you can play in Mexico soon, because your music is amazing. I love your music. With the front page of your album, I love that mouth with the bullet and I mean, I would like to have a T-shirt with that.
Of course.
Mouth. Yeah.
We'll send
Yeah.
you. We'll send you. We have
well-
shirts of that. We have that symbol. We have stickers, and we'll send you a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I will love that, because I like so much the front page. Yeah.
We got you. We'll mail it to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and I will dress every day. Yeah. Yes. Oh well, the next show. When will be the next show for Kings of Karma?
So we are headlining the Glass House in Pomona, California, March 14th.
Yeah.
That's going to be our record release party, you know, celebrating Bite the Bullet. We're going to be there playing the whole record. It's going to be great. You got to come. And we have tickets. So if anybody wants to come, just hit us up. We got tickets.
The next Monday is my birthday, and this is a very nice present for me. Yeah, the new album from Kings of Karma. Yeah, and I love the rock and roll music. Yeah, and I swear that I heard all the full album. Yeah, and I love it. How do you decide the name of the album, Beat the Bullet? Where the idea came from?
Well, Bite the Bullet, it just came from once all the bad stuff was happening and the setbacks and all the drama and stuff of making this record and the going back and forth, you start kind of feeling a little overwhelmed and you're a little defeated, you know, and you just start going like, man, what are we doing? Are we doing the right thing anymore? And it was just one of the sayings, like we all say it, you know, just we got to bite the bullet and just push through. So just using that kind of term, just biting the bullet.
Yeah, and I have another doubt because I love the name Kings of Karma, and that name. How did you decide the name?
Well, when this band first started, one of our friends that was a part of it, he brought the name to the table, and we all liked it, and we're like, "Yeah, let's roll with it." And so here we are today.
There it is.
We like it. We thought it was a cool name too.
Oh yeah, and I see the pictures in here on Spotify, and there's another guys. But the full band is only you, or where are these guys?
No, it's all four of us. Me and Joe just been doing this the longest and keeping the dream alive. Our lead guitarist and great songwriter and artist, Jacob Simon. He's incredible. If you really like it, I mean, you hear the guitar playing, the guy just can play guitar like crazy, and he's even crazier live. He's just a fantastic entertainer. He's just fun to watch, and he's just super duper talented. And our drummer, Christian Ruth, same thing, just a super duper talented artist and musician. They're all songwriters, and they're just incredible drummers and lead guitarist. So you get a full package with us.
Yeah, and all your people, all these guys are very rock and roll stars, rock stars. And how is the rock and roll movement in California? I mean, there are too many bands over there, rock and roll bands. I think metal, hard rock. I mean, how do you find the movement, the rock and roll movement in California?
So where we're at is called the Inland Empire, and the Inland Empire is like known for more punk or metal type of music. So right now there's actually a big ska resurgence going on around here, and you can see that scene kind of picking up. But for our kind of music, it's a little tough. We have to venture out to LA and San Diego
because that's
find like-minded bands like us. Because even I'll play a show with anyone. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes if you're playing with a really hardcore punk band, not a lot of those kids are there to see a cool rock act. They're there to mosh and get some aggression out, you know. So it can kind of throw off the vibe. They don't get me wrong, they all love rock and roll too. They all appreciate what we do as well, but it's just doesn't fit the vibe of the show. So it's kind of tough for us super locally to really land anything that makes sense for us. But when you venture out, like going out to Pomona, you know, closer to LA, it gets a little bit easier. Same thing. As soon as you get a little bit down closer to San Diego, a lot of good rock acts. So it gets a little bit easier.
Yeah. Will you play in another city outside of California?
Oh yeah, that's kind of like the goal right now this year. Our goal this year is to start going to other states and playing venues and festivals and stuff. We have couple booking agents we're working with to, hopefully hop on some festivals and stuff. So that's the plan this year with the release of the album, is to kind of get out of California and go elsewhere. Because, in all the other states, every state's so different. And in the South and the Midwest, they really love rock and roll, and they really appreciate like good live entertainment. So your crowds are a lot more appreciative and want to go out. So your numbers are a lot bigger in other states. And I think with our kind of music, they would eat it up. So, trying to move kind of towards the East Coast.
Yeah, I find your music very cool, and I hope you can keep rocking many years in the future. I hope that to be in a Kings of Karma concert soon,
Yes,
and I would like to have my shirt and with that front page on my that's
dude.
really great.
Just send us your address and we'll mail you.
Do you have a store and something like that?
So that's something we're working on right now, is getting our new website made, getting our store set up.
Yeah. Do it, please. It's amazing. Yeah.
Well, we do plan on doing vinyl with the record. So we plan on making vinyl. So that's like the first things first, is trying to get vinyls made right now.
Yes. Yeah. It will be great. Yeah. I want it. I want it.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. I hope that we can see Kings of Karma in Mexico soon.
Yes,
and I hope that Mexican people listen to your music. It's amazing.
Please.
Yeah. I will share this with my friends when my buddy's here in my city, and I am in Los Cabos, and I hope that you can come here someday. If you come here someday, I can give you Mexican food. And,
I'm in. Let's do it.
And Mexican beer,
Yes,
tequila,
Sold.
red wine,
That's what we're doing.
some seafood.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, come here and on your vacations. And, we can go out. Yeah.
Awesome, man. We look
You
forward.
can write a song here in the sea, in the beach, in a yacht.
There you go. I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I only want to say thank you so much for your time. It's amazing for me. You are incredible band, and I discovered the last year, and I said someday I need to talk with them, and because this show, I have too many artists from all the world here in my show, and Australia, Switzerland, I don't remember, UK, so many
awesome.
artists from all the world here, and it's a very dream for me come true. And I am a musician too, but I am so the people doesn't like my voice. Yeah, but I hope that Kings of Karma, it
Love it, man.
sounds be cool. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Well, we love the show. We'll keep supporting you. Love it, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, guys, keep rocking. And I want the T-shirt with the front page here.
We'll send it to you.
Don't forget it.
We won't. We
Yeah.
won't.
Thank you so much. I love your music. Keep rocking, and see you soon. And I hope you see you in Mexico City one day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Kings of Karma. Your rules.
Have a good one, bud.
Yeah. Bye.
Baby, I had my yourself.